Hello, good morning, good evening, good night. I am Fatboy Slim and you are listening to Enter Zagreb.
Good evening, and I'd like to welcome you in the name of Enter Zagreb Radio.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about your name. I read that you made up so much explanations about how did you come up with the name.
That I've forgotten what the truth is. Yeah.
So do you recall maybe some great story about the name?
A made-up one.
Yeah.
My uncle was a blues singer in the Mississippi Delta in the 1930s, and he went under the name of Fatboy Slim. He was a very fat man, so his friends jokingly called him Slim.
So that's the one.
That's this week's lie.
Okay, so what is the difference between Fatboy Slim and Norman Cook?
A lot. Increasingly as I get older, a lot. They used to kind of merge into two. Norman Cook is a 53-year-old father of two who has responsibilities and tries to do the best for his family and look after people. Fatboy Slim is an irresponsible, hedonistic party animal who doesn't give a fuck about anyone apart from sworn to fun, loyal to none. So this is actually Norman speaking at the moment.
Okay.
But as soon as when I change into the Hawaiian shirt, take my shoes off and go out on stage, then I become an animal. But just for like 2 hours. And then I have to take the shirt off and be normal again.
Okay.
And yeah, also you see Norman Cook's 53, Fatboy Slim thinks he's 17.
So when you're naming a track, do you believe that it's beyond your power? If it becomes a hit, the listeners, the fans are gonna come up with their own name. For instance, your biggest track, Rockefeller Skank, is most famous under Funk Soul Brother.
That's a very interesting question. I've never been asked that before. Yeah, there was a lot of argument with the record company because they were going, "You've got to call it Funk Soul Brother." I'm going, "It's too obvious. It's too obviously, Yes, I think sometimes maybe there's tunes that I should have called. I just had a single out called "Where You Is," and everybody else calls it the baseball bat. You can't beat that with the baseball bat. And maybe it would have done better in the charts if I'd called it "You Can't Beat That with the Baseball Bat." But
it's a phenomenal new track. It takes me back to the 90s, to your root sound, to your first album. I wanted to ask you, is there maybe a new single on the summer, a new album, and are you planning to go back to that root sound?
No, I've been enjoying doing some other things. I've just done a remix that you should hear quite soon, hopefully, of someone quite big. And I've just been writing songs with somebody really big. And I'm just about to be doing a film soundtrack with somebody else really big. But I can't tell you any of the names, I'm sorry. Okay. But no, there's the Fatboy Slim singles, they sort of every 3 or 4 years an idea just comes and I play it, but I'd never really sit down and think I want to make a Fatboy Slim record.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Wish you all the luck for tonight's set and for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.